Daryl, when did you know that this trade was possible, and can you just speak to what it took to get it done?
I mean, we didn't think it was possible till all the movement happened with Paul George, and obviously such a cornerstone of that franchise. We had never expected something like this could happen, but once it did happen, it was a pretty quick discussion with ownership and James Harden, and we knew this was something we had to get done if we could.
Daryl mentioned just a few minutes ago that he didn't expect the trade really to go down until Paul George's deal went through.
Yeah.
Was there ever a thought, even before that happened, that maybe the situation in OKC wasn't going to work out and the trades could have been coming in the future?
Not sure. I always, take one day at a time and figure out the best situation for me, and I'm always figuring out, especially during the summertime, just getting healthy, resting, and let management do whatever they think is best for the organization. And obviously, when the Paul George thing happened, there were different things that were put into place to come to this decision. It's a crazy process, honestly, but it was a collaborative effort. It was a process that, obviously came very, very quickly, but I thought it was the best decision for me in my career right now, and to be able to reunite, with a brother, a friend, and to be able to do that is something that you dream about and you live for, and that's something that was exciting to me.
You realized that the trade was possible. How big of a role did James play in selling Houston to you?
A huge role. James is persistent if he wants something done, and we conversated and talked about getting things done, and we had conversations, and we always talked throughout the season. So it was definitely a process, an easy process for me, and not a hard decision at all.
You guys said it came together quickly. It didn't happen quick enough for James. I know that, so.
Obviously, Houston was the place he wanted to go, and we were able to find a way to accomplish our goals and his. If we couldn't accomplish our goals, we wouldn't have traded him to Houston. But we were able to find a way and communicate through that process to get that to happen.
Russell, along those lines, you spent so much time in Oklahoma City,
Yeah.
you became so identified with the franchise and the city. What are the emotions from that standpoint, just of leaving that stuff behind?
Oh, man, it's tough, man. It wasn't it's something that will stay with me the rest of my life, because I basically grew up there in Oklahoma City, 18, 17 years old, and in Oklahoma City, and the people, the organization have never done me wrong. They always stood up for me and my family, and always had my back, and I'm very, very grateful, and I don't take that for granted. And like I said, Sam and Mr. Bennett and Coach Brooks, Coach Donovan, the whole staff, everybody over there, they always have my best interest, and I can do nothing but be thankful and be grateful to what they did for me and my family.